I'm Lynette and welcome. Today I'm doing a tag video. Tag videos are always fun, and today's tag was created by Lori of It's Lori's Life. I will link her video down below, so when you're done watching mine, go ahead and check hers out and see how we compared. Thank you, Lori, for tagging me to do this video, and the tag is top 5 Rephr brushes. Now, this tag turned out to be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, but I was able to narrow it down to just 5. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing, because I'm here every week with makeup hauls, swatches, tutorials, and reviews. Now, I like Rephr brushes, as you can see, because I have quite a few of them. I like Rephr brushes. They are more affordably priced fude brushes. So they are Japanese handmade brushes, natural hair brushes, goat hair, mostly I think goat hair, but they might have a couple of brushes that have a combination of different hairs. But I think all the ones I have are goat hair. And I find that I do like the goat hair. The goat hair brushes, although soft, they are soft, they're kind of like workhorse brushes. Like, you can use them and wash them, and yeah, they're good brushes. And so if you are interested in maybe getting your feet wet with natural hair brushes, with Japanese handmade natural hair brushes, and you don't want to, or you can't afford to pay the prices for Wayne Goss or Sonia G or Chikuhodo or Hakuhodo, Rephr is a good place to start. And they have a concept store where you can get brushes at a discount in exchange for a review. So they'd like you to review the brushes and you can buy them for a discount. And then they have at least 2 big sales normally during the year, anywhere from 30 to 50% off. And I picked up, that's usually when I buy my brushes. I'll buy them either from the concept store or I will buy them during the sales. And the last sale they had around holiday time, Black Friday, I picked up some more brushes that I haven't even used yet. So let's get down to the 5. As you saw, I have a lot of eye brushes and I have a lot more than I do face brushes. I only have 3 face brushes, really 2, because one I bought twice. So let's start with the face brush. And this one is the number 24. And this is what she looks like. Isn't she love? Okay, I'm not gonna say. This is the number 24. Look at that. So this one is a brush. Now, what I love about brushes, of course, is that they're very versatile. You can use them for whatever you want to. This brush I use for contour and bronzer. So it has a pinched ferrule, which makes the bristles like in an oval shape, which I think is perfect for working along your cheek here. And then it's a dense brush, which I love me a dense brush. It's a dense brush and fluffy and of course soft. And they have a bigger brush. The first one was like the same brush, only much bigger. And I knew I didn't want to buy that brush because as a woman of a certain age, my skin, what used to be up here is now kind of down here. So I have to be precise. I like to be precise in my makeup application. I don't want to apply blush or bronzer or contour too low on my face to bring it down. I want to bring it up. So I find that this size works best for me. So when they came out with this size, I was all over it. And I liked it so much, I went on ahead and bought another one. And yeah, so you could use it for blush, you could use it, but I use it for bronzer and contour. And for me, it's the perfect size, it's the perfect density, and it's fluffy enough to where the shape, the pinch shape, you can do concise application and placement application, and then it's fluffy enough that you can blend it out all at the same time. So definitely my favorite brush. Well, one of my favorite brushes. Well, my favorite face brush for sure. I only have 2. But yeah, one of my favorites. And now the rest are going to be eye brushes. So let's start off with, let's start off with a blending brush. I always love a good fluffy blending brush, but I have found in my makeup journey and as I've gotten older that the big fluffy round brushes don't work as well for me. I need something that I can do more precise application because I have hooded eyes that are becoming more hooded as I mature. So this brush is the number 16 and it is exactly that. It's a nice blending brush that I use for blending out the crease. And what makes this a good brush for hooded eyes is the fact that it's tapered at the tip, so you have some nice fluffiness, and it's dirty. Okay, most of these brushes are going to be dirty, all right, because I use my brushes. What can I tell you? So you have the fluffiness that is great for blending out and diffusing eyeshadow in the crease, but then you have this taper, this slight taper at the top, the tip, that makes it good for getting in the crease and into and under those, in between those eye folds. So I like this brush. And then the number 1 brush, and this is another fluffy brush, but this is more of a flat shader brush. It has the pinched ferrule, as you can see, and it's more flat. Although it does have some fluff to it, it's more flat. It's more flat. And the tip is more rounded. And I have found that the bristles are longer than what I typically go for in a shader brush, but I found that I like that. And I like to use this brush to apply my outer V shadow. So I place it, I like to tap down the shade, and then I can blend. It's fluffy enough to blend and flat enough that you can pack. So I can pack and then I can blend onto the lid and up into the crease. So a very useful brush, and I have more than one of these. And then for a packer brush, a lid brush, I like the number 21. Now this is a brush that Rephr made specifically at Mel Thompson's request. The beloved Mel Thompson. She wanted a brush that was similar to or equivalent to the MAC, is it the 217? The MAC 217, I think that's the number of the brush. And this is pretty much a dupe for that. Of course, the MAC brush is going to run you probably more money. It is going to run you more money. So this one here, it's flat. It's got the pinched ferrule as well, and I believe this is undyed goat hair, and I like the undyed goat hair because, you know, I don't like to get my white brushes dirty, but I've gotten over that. So it's flat and it's pretty wide, and it's got the long bristles also. The difference between this brush, the number 21, and the 1 is the fact that the white one, the 1 is a lot more fluffy. And this one is a great packer brush for packing eyeshadow onto the lids, and that's what I use it for. And then my last brush to round out my top 5 is a pencil brush, and this one is the number 23, and look how tiny she is. Now Rephr does their very first pencil brush was the number 3, and this is what the number 3 looks like. So if you can see, I'm going to hold them here together. The original number 3 is bigger on that side, is bigger, whereas the 23, which is one of the newer brushes, is much smaller. And I like both of these brushes, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the 23 because this one is perfect for inner corner highlight. It's perfect for applying eyeshadow down on the lower lash line. I like to be very precise with my placement of shadow on my lower lash line because I have wrinkles, under eye wrinkles, and I try not to get the shadow into those wrinkles, and it travels and it gets in the wrinkles and it travels outside of the lash line. So this brush is nice and small and perfect for that type of application. It's one of my clean ones too. Look at that. And that is it for my top 5 Rephr brushes. Let me know in the comments below, do you have any Rephr brushes? And if so, what are your top 5? Now, if you are a content creator and you want to do this video, please go ahead and do so. I would like to tag a couple of ladies. I don't know if they have Rephr brushes or if they have a big collection of Rephr brushes, but in the event that you do, I'd like to see your video. So I am tagging Dion Loves Makeup. I want you to do this video, as well as Ms. Barbara Barbell. I know you picked up some Rephr brushes. Have you been using them? I want to see your favorites as well. If you like this video, then please give it a like and consider subscribing. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.